question here is a 6-marker. It says describe how vegetation in tropical rainforests is adapted to soils. So even though it's it says the word describe, as it's 6 marks, I do need to develop my points. So I'm going to try and make 2 points here in relation to the question. So as it's my first point, I'm going to start with firstly. So firstly, one way in which vegetation is adapted to soils is through growing what's called buttress roots. Buttress roots. So these are large. These are large and above the surface. Right, so as I said before, even though it's a described question, I still need to develop my point. So, these are grown because the soils are very thin. This therefore stops the tree from falling over. Tree from falling over. So firstly, one way in which vegetation is adapted to soils is through growing buttress roots. These are large and above the surface. These are grown because the soils are very thin. This therefore stops the tree from falling over. Right, so that's my first point. Now I'm going to go on to my second point here. So I'm going to leave a little line. I'm going to start on the next line. So secondly, the roots of trees in the TRF, so I'm going to shorten tropical rainforest to TRF. So secondly, the roots in the TRF are very shallow. So I'm going to say, again, it's a described question, but I still need to say why. This is because the soils are very infertile. So obviously all the nutrients are in the top layer, so I had no point in me having deep roots. The soils are infertile due to so secondly, the roots of trees in the TRF are very shallow. This is because the soils are infertile due to the lack of leaf litter. By this I mean, as the trees have a continuous growing season, they never ever lose their leaves, so therefore there's no vegetation going onto the ground for the soil to have an improved fertility. There we go, 6 marks, done in 3 minutes.